in my lifetime, I went to fancy pants universities, and I started college in 1979, and almost all of my classmates had exposure to religion in their childhood. This has changed now, and so we have a leadership elite culture where people who were born and raised in Westchester County, went off to Yale University in 2010, have just no exposure to church or synagogue. And this is new in the history of our country. And I think that our public culture, or the people who set the tone for our society, are post-Christian. I mean, if you go to Seattle and Portland, I think you see, you get the paganism bookshops and things like that. Back to our point that it's not the case that, as G.K. Chesterton said, it's not the case that after Christianity people believe in nothing. Rather, they'll believe in anything. And you see this in places like Seattle and Portland. And the Pacific Northwest has always been the least churched part of the country. So they're the kind of leading edge of what a post-Christian society, these urban areas, what a post-Christian society looks like. And to be frank, it's not appealing. So I would say, do we live in a post-Christian society? No, because Christianity remains a very powerful and vital force throughout the country at many different levels. I mean, church going is at 25% of the country is in church on any given Sunday. That's quite extraordinary. And but again, it's more those who set the tone for society are increasingly post-Christian or even anti-Christian, I would say. And that poses a challenge to us as Christians, which is that has to be confronted, seems to me, rather than accepted. But also it has to be, if you will, acknowledged. We can't presume that our Christian sensibilities are widely shared among the leadership class of the country. So we have to speak and challenge the vacuum or the void, but not just imagine that we can kind of recreate a world that has passed away over the last 2 generations.